Hi guys, Randy Richard in the shop. So my son finally came home, and we're going to do that bumper I showed you in a previous video in the package. We got it all unwrapped, and I'm going to bring you over here and show you some of the parts. Who makes this?
Relentless Fabrication.
Okay, this is a Relentless Fabrication kit out of Sparks, Nevada. And here's the pieces, the bumper. This part here is already, it's kind of welded together. It still needs some welds, but it's enough that it's pretty firm. And also there's a receiver part for the receiver hitch, and another beam that goes in. We just don't show it right now. So we're going to start placing the pieces in and getting them welded up. We're gonna MIG weld all this one. So this is the same one we did that he did for his truck at the rear bumper. So this is for another Toyota Tacoma truck. So, alrighty, we'll show you bits and pieces as we go along. We're not gonna film every second, but we'll keep you updated here as we go. Okay, we got this upper piece here in attacked. Then this one is going to go here, and then the triangle piece will go on the end. The same on both ends. So we're going to get them tacked in. Okay, these bottom corners are all tacked in. Looking good so far. Both ends. Yeah, then this is the bottom. Okay, on to some more. This part's welded on the outside. That's okay. Okay, some of the welding and the graining is getting done. The guy wants it so it's all smooth looking, no welds type of thing. So that's why we're just MIG welding it and then grinding them down. So looking pretty good, looking good. A little bit more to do. Then we'll be working on the top and getting the receiver hitch in, and these are recovery points go in here for shackles. Hey guys, day 2 on the bumper. We got a little welding action going on. It's a little noisy, so I'll probably have to mute the sound or something. So we'll show you some more welding going on. Okay, there's a few more welds that need to be done, but he's doing a bunch of cleanup now. So it's looking pretty good though. Looking pretty good. It's gonna be nice. Give it a nice prime and paint. And it still has a receiver hitch and those recovery points. Recovery points are right here and over there. And then the hitch goes in there. And then these are, you take your lights off your old bumper and you put your license plate stuff, lights and stuff in here. So it's looking good. Okay, it's pretty much all done. Receivers all welded in. All the back welds are good. He's a little more sanding he's going to do to finish up, and a few little more cleanups. Tie points are in, or recovery points they call them. So a little more cleanup and we get a warm day this weekend, we'll paint it. Came out good. Today I've got a kind of a quickie project to do. My son there, they need a slide hammer. He needs a slide hammer basically, and they had a trashed out one and at work there, so he grabbed the. So that's a nice cast. And we'll make up the rest of it here. So I got a piece of 1/2 inch 1018, about, I cut it, I don't even know how to cut it, like 8, 9, about 20 inch long. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread each end at 1/2 inch 13. We'll do it in a delay. We'll do some single point on that. And then we got a piece of W1 drill rod that's an inch and something. Inch and no, it's like 5/16. Yeah, inch and 5/16. Inch and so we'll punch a hole in that, thread that, and we'll probably round the end a little bit. And he wants it knurled instead of having a T. We just want it knurled to some size. I'll have to calculate the size, so get hopefully a nice knurl on there. And then I'll probably heat it up. It's a W1 drill rod, and we'll harden it up because you're going to bang against it. So we'll thread that on the end there. And then as far as the other end, like I said, we're just going to thread it 1/2 inch 13 and maybe make some attachments for it, but not until they figure out what they want. Pretty easy, but kind of fun. We'll try to do some real close-up shoot the threading. The most technical part. So I hope you guys enjoy. We'll go over to the. Okay, there's our stock. We're over here at the lance lathe. Just gonna put that in. Little face off. Center drill. We're going to drill this to a 27/64. We're going to go for maximum strength on these threads, so it's that'll be 75% thread. Little countersink, just a chamfer that edge. We're just going to start tapping there with a lathe and then finish it off manually. Chamfer on it. Okay, now we're going to put a 10-degree angle on the end just to give it a little profile. Just square it up first. Had a little change of plans. Going to go 15 degrees. I have a little clearance issue with dials and hand wheels here. To get 10 was a little tight, so I went to 15. There we go, we're going to leave that like that. A little different camera angle here. I thought this was 1018, but when I cut it, it's really stainless and tested it, so it's stainless. So we're going to cut a 1/2 inch 13 down to that line there. Right on the money. Given to me. What's that, Trap? I'm using a dashboard gauge setup here on the tool post. When we're done cutting the threads, I'll show you that. Pretty simple setup. And we need to go in 50 thousandths. A double depth thread for 13 pitch is 100 thousandths. So, and we have why I did the end cap first is so I have it as a test piece. Several spring passes. Now we're going to go back in again for another cut. Stainless is tough stuff. A little bit snug. Nut goes on just fine. Actually, very nice. So maybe I'll just run the tap in there a couple times, a little bit on this, and so here's the the dashboard method. It's kind of commonly, I guess, called. I have the indicator against the tool post at right angle, magged down to the cross
slide. So I'm measuring the straight in depth instead of the angular depth from the compound. So like I said, the 1/2 inch 13 is 100 thousandths depth of cut. So you're going to go in on this gauge 50 thousandths. Now I ended up going in 60 thousandths actually in all actuality. So to make that to make the other end fit, so I'm probably going to be about the same here. So that's the quick and dirty setup there. Okay, we're going to turn this down to take a 60 thousandths off of this, turn it down to 1.252 so we can knurl it. Cut. I think I'm 30. And we'll make a last cut. $253. All right, I got this knurling tool set up. I hate these knurling tools. I really need to make one that pinches. I keep meaning to, and I just haven't done it. I don't like knurling anyway, but anyway, we're gonna give this a go. So I got it centered, both wheels of contact, and let's see what happens. This is a forming tool, you know, so lots of oil. Go as far down as I can go for the chuck. I'm going to clean up on each end anyway, you know, cut it back. So I'm just going to give as much as I can get. And oh, that's not looking bad. I just leave it engaged, and I'm just going to go forward and reverse on things. Oh, that doesn't look bad at all, actually. Coming out good. We'll do another pass. That's good. that came out fine. Or pretty junky knurling tool. Alright, we'll put a different tool on and we'll do a little detail work on the ends. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, here's the slide hammer all done up with the new end. Came out really good. The knurl, I don't know if you can tell, but get that camera to focus on that. But came out really nice. And the rod. And we single pointed the threads on the rod. That screws right on there all the way to the end. Stainless rod. Yes, gonna work out just fine. Nothing too much there. Nothing too good, I should say, huh? For an airplane crew or helicopter guys. But that's okay. Came out good. We'll have a new slide hammer.